things real estate, money, money matters. All things real estate, money, money matters.
Welcome to our channel where we talk all things real estate and money, money matters. Today, we're going to give you a little bit of news you can use. And this is for those investors that are located in the Atlanta area. Now, do you have or were you considering investing in the Airbnb in the Atlanta area, or for that matter, any short-term rentals? Okay, if so, this video is for you. So let's get started. All right. Now, according to the short-term rental tracker forecasting that we're going to see over 200,000 bookings this summer alone in the Atlanta area. AirDNA LLC is an analytical company that actually tracks short-term rental data. And if you're interested in getting more information, please click the link below and you can go to the site and get that information. Now, just so you know, they're forecasting that this will be one of our busiest summers for short-term rentals. And that means great things for investors, right? Because our industry has been hit so hard and have taken the longest time to recover due to the pandemic, right? So with that being said, if you have short-term rental or Airbnb, this is great news for you, right? Not so fast. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Though that's some great information, however, it's not as rosy as it may seem. City ordinance across the U.S., and that's like, that everywhere, just like Atlanta, have passed legislation intended to crack down on short-term rentals. Now, basically, they're putting the short-term rentals under a microscope. They are alleging that it drives down property value. So, right, if you're a primary owner, right, and you live in an area where there are a lot of Airbnb all through your neighborhood, a lot of them are not feeling safe. They feel like it's bringing a property value down. They don't know who's coming through their neighborhood. They have children. They have concerns about, if there's any sex offender, criminal background, whatever. They just are concerned about their safety, the safety of their family, their friends, and their neighbors. Now, in addition to that, they have big concerns about the noise volume, because a lot of the vacationers, of course, they're in vacation mode. So we know that, they're going to want to party a little bit, right? So the noise tend to get out of control. It's a disturbance to the neighborhood. And so with that being said, and just so you know, too, they also, if you get a noise complaint now, you will be fined dearly, a couple $1,000s for it. Okay. So that's going to be something important that you're going to want to watch out for. But just so that you know, in the city of Atlanta, they actually have areas zoned for short-term living, right? For vacationers to come. And that's what they call hotels, right? So their thing is that they're giving them tax break. They put a lot of money into that. They zone certain areas for that. And that's pretty much where they want vacationers to go, to the hotels. So if you are an investor and have a property, this will definitely impact you. Now, the city of Atlanta has a short-term rental ordinance, and that ordinance number is 201656. It went in effect as of March 1st, 2022. The Atlanta Council adopted an ordinance, number 220-1241, on April 18th, 2022. And that extended the short-term rental enforcement date until June 1st, 2022. And it has been determined that the implementation of this ordinance requires further consideration. So as a result, the Department of City Planning has actually extended the enforcement date for the short-term rental license requirement to be pushed out to September 6, 2022. Now, for those of you that don't exactly know the details of the ordinance, I go ahead and deep dive into Ordinance 201656. We're going to kind of try to get this in some layman terms so that you understand this is the current law governing around short-term rental properties in the city of Atlanta. So the first thing is eligible hosts can submit an application online. All right. And I do have a link below so that you're able to actually go and click on the link and submit the application so that you can get your license. Now, just to kind of give you an idea of who can apply for the licensing, it can only be the owner of the property, okay? Or it can be a long-term tenant or an authorized agent. Now, just to help you understand what an authorized agent is, an authorized agent is any individual that is available to resolve any type of issues that go on with the property. It's also that authorized agent information, contact information and all must be visible within the property. So you want to post it up everywhere so that anyone occupying the premises will have their information. In addition to that, this authorized agent must be able to accept notices of violations related to the use of the property or anything dealing with the occupants. They must also ensure that the property is in compliance with the government laws, and they must list the license number on each online listing as well as within any type of advertising regarding the property. Okay. Now, when you submit your application, be aware there is a $150 application fee. This application fee will you'll have to pay it annually. Okay. Along with that, be aware that you will also pay an 8% rental tax. All right. So the license is valid for 12 months from the date that it's issued. And again, like I said, you must renew it annually at $150. Now, when you go apply, understand that it's going to take you about 10 business days for processing of your application. When I say 10 business days, that means about 2 weeks. Okay. Not 10 days, 10 business days. Now, failure to obtain your license, they consider that to be unlawful, and it will result in enforcement actions such as citation, penalties. They also will have a mandatory waiting period of 1 year before they will approve and accept any applications from you. So just be aware that you want to make sure that you're not violating any laws. Now, also be aware that far as the owner, you can only have one primary residence when you register. Okay. Now, you can have one primary resident in which you can do Airbnb out of, but it has to be your primary, and you can have one other property. So what that means for investors that have a portfolio where you have maybe 5, 6, well, guess what? Based on this new law, you are not able to have those additional properties. One primary in which you reside, and the other one other one in which you do not. Okay. Now, if you would like more information on the ordinance, I have also included that link below. And I also included a link so that you can do a search to see if this actually is impacting your property address. You can actually type the address in, and it'll let you know if you're in that area where this ordinance applies. Okay. Now, if you're considering investing, short-term rentals, Airbnb, anywhere, I strongly recommend that you check your local ordinance and also check any type of pending legislation that could impact your business investment in Airbnb or short-term rentals, because this is spreading fast and it's going quickly throughout the United States. So please look into that before you invest. All right. Now, if you currently own several short-term rentals, you may want to consider turning those rental units into a long-term rental property, meaning a rental property, go get someone to lease it for a 12-month term or longer so that you're able to still generate that passive income on a monthly basis. Now, will it be identically the same as what you were getting on your Airbnb or short-term? Probably not, because typically you make more money in a shorter period of time than you would do if you had a long-term investment. But please watch our video on long-term investments, because there are some benefits from it, right? So check it out. Also, and I actually have the link above that you can click on to check that out if you want to get a little bit information on the benefits of actually a long-term rental property. Now, Fort Knox offers property management services, and it would be our pleasure to assist you. This does conclude our session. Thanks for watching, and please remember, like, subscribe, and share this information with anyone you feel can benefit from it. And remember, this is the channel that brings you all things real estate and money. Money matters.
This concludes our session for today. If you're interested in investing in Georgia, please check out our website for all your real estate needs. Thanks for watching. All things real estate, money matters. All things real estate, money matters.